Now that we have the offices that are open at the Access Center for Equity and Success in Winston-Salem, and I know we talked in depth about that last month, and if you missed any of that, just go to the YouTube channel and you can pull up the videos from last month. But in order to make an impact, we wanted to make sure that we had some great events. So that Monday, what's happening is it's starting July 22nd, going all the way to the 27th, and on that Monday, we're going to kick it off with a thing called Women on the Glow. So that's co-sponsored with Piedmont Business Capital Venture Cafe, the Access Center, and then also Real Glow Getters. And Podbiz Studios will be making its debut in Winston to record everything that's going on there that evening. So we have some great women that are out there. And what we did was we tried to keep it a little bit more diverse with the types of businesses that women have. But my belief is that there are plenty of women out here that are doing great things, and everybody is not a celebrity. And so we can highlight the women that are in our community. And so we have Mackenzie. She is the leader of Winston-Salem Ambassadors.
Not to be confused with Morgan, though.
No. Just that's why I said it, and I just paused. I didn't want to say it right, but it's Mackenzie Cates Allen. She is the president of the Winston-Salem Ambassadors, so she'll be there. We also have Sheena, and Sheena is going to be there, and she's going to be discussing NC Soul Place, which a lot of people may not necessarily know is a co-working space, and you can have office space, but it's located in Summerville, North Carolina. So just right outside. So my thing was, even though I know that we're opening in Winston, there are still things in the surrounding area in the Triad that you may want to know. So there are things specific to Winston, but then there are also things that are local that, you may want to patronize. And so Sheena White, and she also has her own company. And with Sheena, she also is one of the people that got selected for eBay. So how eBay has done its retail revival. So she'll be there. And then we also have Donna Jones, who is an agent with State Farm, and she's based in Winston-Salem. So this gives you a variety of people to try to find out different things from. And then afterwards, we'll have it where, you can eat, drink, discuss, kind of meet people and everything, networking. And I think that makes a difference when you get to really meet people and kind of see what they're about. So it'll be like short, small interviews, and then then afterwards then we'll get to the networking. And then what'll happen is, let's see, so that Tuesday we have the Better Business Bureau, and so they'll be coming in to speak to people about, if you decided you want to join, what is the Better Business Bureau about. Wednesday we have Department of Revenue, which will be talking about getting your business tax essentials together. Thursday is also Venture Cafe, but I'll be doing a thing on influencer marketing. And then we have Kelly, who is the entrepreneur coach, and she'll be doing a thing on helping people to get their loan packages together. So if you were saying, look, I need some money, but I don't know what I need to do, then she's the person that can definitely help walk you through that process. And we've been closing plenty of loans lately. So it is money that is out here. However, you got to apply for it. So and then Friday we end off with being able to support, we're calling it Dollars to Success. So we want you to go support a Black woman-owned business that is in Winston-Salem. And so we chose Cam's Coffee. So that's a whole week of do some stuff, come to something that fits into your schedule. If you go to the website, you can find out all the details and register for each individual one.
Whose coffee?
Cam's Coffee.
Cam's Coffee?
So Cam's Coffee is really the first in the Triad that is for people that were I don't want to say handicapped, but I guess that is the proper term. And so Cam is the son, and he is the one who has a developmental thing. But so then they wanted to make a business to help other people who may have had disability type issues. So, and so his mother, I always consider that, even though I know it's Cam's Coffee, but it's still a Black-owned business that's in Winston-Salem. And so we wanted to just tell people, super simple, go to Cam's Coffee, go buy something, take a picture of your receipt and you there, so that this way we can see what the dollar impact is of people actually going to a place. And so similar to a cash mob, with the exception of just go when you have time on that particular day. So if we're telling you, look, you got time, breakfast time, to go get some coffee, go get coffee at breakfast time. If you got lunchtime, go do it. And so, with a cash mob, it's a little bit different because everybody's going at the same exact time, to spend money with that business. But we're just saying, go spend money with a Black-owned business. Yep, and so we chose Cam's Coffee because they've been great supporters, and we believe in the vision and the mission that they have. Yep.
So since this is called Access Black Business Week, is this about acquiring access as a black business.
Exactly.
Is that what that word is there for?
Exactly, because the thing is, I think that oftentimes, well, first of all, like I said, the directive of the Access Center is to help minority-owned businesses and women-owned businesses. But specifically, when you're talking about people that look like you, making sure that we do a specific effort to support black-owned businesses. And so we have a whole host of other events that'll be coming up. So when people get there that week, then we'll let them know the stuff that's going to be happening for August and going forward. But we definitely want to make sure that black businesses come out, and it doesn't matter what type of black business you have, come out and let people see you, meet you, find out what you have going on, because there are opportunities in just showing up. It is, so the thing where you're like, oh no, I don't want to go, I'm not sure if that's for me, that also doesn't mean that if you're not a black owned business that you can't come. It means that this is just a focus for this, but bring yourself out, honey. Come on.
I was talking to a friend the other day. She's an entrepreneur. She was telling me how daunting it is because she has so many ideas and she does not know where to start or how to monetize it. And I was like, girl, you need to meet Chisa. Like, what do you have to say toward people like that who are entering into the world of entrepreneurship and they have so much to offer, but they're really overwhelmed at starting?
No, I do that all the time. I kind of get real interested in helping people figure out, like, what do they want to do? More so when it comes to the classes. But I think that typically when people come to me individually, they already know what they want to do. So what I always say is find the one thing out of everything that's going to make the most amount of money the fastest, because you can fund all of the other wonderful things once you have some money. And when you divide your attention up to all these different areas of things that you want to do, they may make pieces of a whole, but it's just like stick with something for a little while, get that going, and then you can add in the rest of it, because you might think one thing was good and it may have been good, but then all of a sudden you add in something else and that's the thing that skyrockets your business. And so it's kind of like, at first, it could be trial and error, but then when you listen to, and I mean, this is the thing, everybody, I don't like to use that term expert because I feel like it's overdone, you know what I mean? But all of the experts will say, well, just go the course and maybe you don't need a plan B, just stay there and just focus on that. Your plan A might be trash, like real talk. It just might be like, it may not be the thing. And then you come up with something else. And so like, without giving out everybody's information. So I'm working with one of the members. We did one-on-one consultations yesterday for Real Glow Getters. And it turned out that one of the members was like, look, I still need to keep my day job. And I'm like, okay, keep your day job. But what she did was she transitioned to a day job that was more fulfilling, that was essentially doing what she wanted to do in her business anyway. So I'm just saying, keep that day job, okay, and do that and get all the experience and get paid and use that money from there to fund whatever your vision is. And so then it's like the brand of what she wanted to do changed a little bit because of what the job is, you know what I mean? So you know how like you got a job, but you don't want to conflict with it because sometimes they'll fire you,
Yeah.
So therefore, so therefore it's like, well, do you need the job? If you need the job, then that doesn't mean don't do the business. That just means do something that's complementary, but that's not exactly what you're doing. So like, for instance, with GTCC, I do classes for them. But if I'm trying to teach a class in an area, I try not to do classes that conflict with the things that I already teach for GTCC. It's just a level of respect that it's like, okay, could I do some more outside of it? Yeah, because everybody can't make it to that one class on that one day. So I could do it totally separate as Lady Business here. I just don't do that because that's the contract that's there, and so I try not to conflict. But at the same time, take those ideas and use them somewhere else. So just like I'm talking about, we'll take it and do it online, see if it's a good idea there. So I would tell her right now all the ideas that she has. Also, what's that money look like? Okay, because it's going to take you some money to start the business. Right. So look at the thing that you can start. Look at the thing that you feel like you'll be able to get some return on it really quickly, and then funnel that back in and keep on going, But you may have to try a couple of things beforehand. It's just like dating. Did you just jump? Well, I'm the average person. Did you just jump out there and meet your spouse or your significant other immediately? No, you had to go through, some different people before you made a decision that this is the one for me, right? right?
Yeah.
And then even the one you with, you might have been like, let me try you out for a little bit. Oh, okay, all right, I like you. Now but you had to work at it to make it work. So I mean, it's just like any other thing. Is that try it, but it's gonna take time and it's gonna take money.
Yeah, it might be that fear of failure.
And
it happens.
But also,
It happens.
I think a lot of it too, like a lot of people, and I think this is one of the things that's kind of always hindered me, is the fact that I have so many ideas, so many